Working on this granddaughter clock, the main spring is broken. And typically, you would take a micrometer or a measuring tool and measure the width, the thickness, and then you would stretch out these pieces to get the length, and you would order a new mainspring. If it wasn't broken where it's at, if it was broken on the end here or on the end where this arbor attaches, you could fix it by, if it was broken here, for example, you could cut this off, take a punch, and they make a special tool for this, but I don't have that special tool. So you would cut this off, set it on a block of wood, take a punch, get you a center punch, drill another hole the same diameter as this, and then you would bend it so it would fit into the barrel to catch this tab here. But because it's broken off in the middle, yes, I could fix this to look like this, but instead of it being an 8-day clock, I would only have about a 3-day clock. So I have this spring right here that it's not quite the same width, but it's close enough. And I think it's too long to fit in this barrel. Plus, this end and this end don't match. This is typically for American clock, or a clock that attaches through the post, that you would sit this down through this post. But it's been sitting in my list of parts collections. A C-clamp is what they used to come with, and so I'm going to take this apart and I'm going to modify it to fit in this barrel. And so I might have to cut some spring off. However, I also told you that I need to make one of these clips. I might be able to make one of these clips for this side over here out of this broken spring. You know, these broken springs could be used for several things. I have a video on repairing a click, where a spring pushes the click so it catches the teeth. You could use these broken springs to make stuff like that. So even though some people might call me a hoarder, I typically save some of this material, as I did with this, for cases like that. And so anyway, I'm not going to order a new spring. I'm going to make a spring out of a spring I already got. So I'm going to do that off camera. I don't have a mainspring winder, so I always use my hands. I highly suggest that you wear safety goggles, long sleeve shirts, and gloves when you're dealing with stuff like this, because if you pull this out and it shatters, it could cause major damage to you. So wear your safety equipment. So anyway, I'm going to modify this spring off camera.